Hi, welcome back to my channel. So, one of you have asked me in the comments about the resources which I have followed. So, I'll be sharing the resources which really worked for me and what I followed in the exam. So, moving on, let me tell you about the exam pattern. So, there's three sections which is aptitude, reasoning, and English. In aptitude, 35 questions will be asked, and in reasoning, also 35 questions, and English, 30 questions will be asked. So, in total, 100 questions, and you write the exam for 100 marks. Okay, so moving on to the aptitude part. So first let me tell you about the resource which really helped me and which gave me the foundation for my preparation. So there's this one YouTube channel called Feel Free to Learn, and this channel really helped me to build my foundation, to understand the concepts very clearly, and I also practiced their practice sets and everything. So the topics which I relied on them where time and work, partnerships, pipes and cisterns, speed and distance, profit loss, simple interest and compound interest, and there's a lot of many other topics also. The teacher really teaches you the basic concepts from the basic itself, because I think one must learn the basics very strongly rather than following the tricks and the shortcuts, because tricks and shortcuts will not be helpful every time. You have to know how this question has to be solved in a traditional method. So I really relied on their channel, and their channel is genuine, and they give the best quality of questions and sums, and really helped for me. Okay, moving on to reasoning ability. Again, for this reasoning ability also, I followed their channel, and the topics which I followed was syllogism, inequality, seating arrangement, triangles and box arrangements. So these topics really helped me learning from their channel. And also, apart from that, I usually sit and practice different set of questions. I just randomly Google box arrangement sums for SBI Clerk Prelims. Like that, I'll Google it and I'll get the questions and I'll practice it. And if I find that I couldn't able to solve the question, I'll screenshot the question and I'll post it on ChatGPT, and I'll ask ChatGPT's suggestions and how to solve it easily. So I used AI wisely, I would say. Okay, moving on to English part. So to be honest, I had a very good strong background in English, so I didn't need any extra resources, but I just had to go through my basics, the basic grammar, I would say. So basic grammar and regular practice was more than enough for me, and I did sectional text for English also. So sectional test really helped me to push my marks. So for 30 I was scoring around 25, 26, but I want to score 30 because I know English was my strong part. So I wanted to score 30 out of 30 in English. So sectional test really helped me to push that. Okay, moving on. Let me tell you my real main resource, because this resource is something which will give you to fetch more marks, which is nothing but mock test, because you have to learn from your mistakes, and that's what I did, and that really made a strong difference in my preparation itself. When it comes to mock test, I just doesn't sit and give mock test and then move on to another test. After attending the test, after the results, I sit and analyze my mistakes after every single test, and I practice that questions. I make note of that, and I practice that kind of questions which I feel difficult every other day, not every day, but every other day. Then I usually sit and correct my weak areas, and this really made my major improvement in my preparation. Okay, what next? What is the takeaway from this video? So limited resource plus maximum revision is something will give you a big difference when it comes to any competitive exams, not just this exam. But when you limit your resource and you maximize the revision, that will itself give you a great output when it comes to any exams. So what I would suggest you is limit your resource, and you maximize your revision part, so that will itself will fetch you more marks. And then consistency over number of resources. You know number of resources, you have to reduce the number of resources, and you have to be more consistent. And then lastly, Stick to one source, practice regularly, and analyze your mistakes. So this is what I would say, and I would repeat it in my every other video, because this thing has really helped me a lot. Okay, thank you for watching this video. And if you really like this video, please comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to know any other things about my preparation journey, please comment it below. I'll try to reply or make a video about that. Thank you, and all the best for your coming exam. Do your well and believe in yourself.